Alright, today we have a 2003 Ford Crown Victoria. We're going to be putting some sway bar links in it. It's a real common problem on these. They start to wear out and they'll make a clunking noise going down the road. So we're going to get it up in the air and we'll go underneath and we'll show you how to replace the sway bar links. Okay, we've got the wheels off. The first thing we have to do to get to one of the bolts, we do need the rotor off. So I'm just going to take off the two bolts that hold the caliper bracket on and take the rotor off. I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to set the caliper up. You do not want the pressure of the caliper hanging from the brake hose. So I'm going to use a bungee to just kind of hold it up out of the way. If I can find somewhere to clip it to. You can see this bolt or nut right here. This is the top nut of the sway bar link. What I'm going to do is just take off that 15mm bolt. If you can hear that clunking noise, that's the actual play in the sway bar link itself. Our next step on getting this thing out, I'll show you when it gets out, it'll be a little more apparent. We're going to have to break loose this other 15mm nut behind here. Now one thing you'll notice as I'm turning it, the whole stud is turning. So that won't work. What you have to do is hold that stud. It's actually got a 7mm hex head on it, which you can put a just regular old socket on there, and that'll hold it while you spin it free. Now the link will just slide out of there and slide out of that top hole, and here we have our old sway bar link. You can see how it moves in and out, and it's just real loose. It's supposed to be a real tight fitting. This joint up here is not as bad, but this one was definitely bad. So we got our new parts from APDTY.com. We went ahead and got some Moog brand sway bar links, which is top of the line. They have lifetime warranty, should never go bad. So I'll show you the difference. Here we have our new Moog sway bar links compared to the old original ones. The original ones, they designed it so that you would never have to grease it, which actually turned out to be a problem because then if it ever ran out of grease, you could never add more. Moog re-engineers all their front end parts to be greasable. You can see the hole here for the greased fitting that'll go in there, and on this one there's another hole there. So these will be greasable. Next time this customer gets their oil change done, they'll be able to get the grease on the sway bar links as well. Okay, you can see we've got the grease fittings in here, and we're going to go ahead and install this back in the car. Start with the top joint, and we'll just hand start this nut onto here. And then line the bottom one up. Push it through. Now Moog also redesigned the way you tighten these down. You'll see there's a hex head on the back of this stud instead of the little 7mm hex on the front of it, which actually makes it easier. So now I'll go ahead and tighten this down all the way. that's left is to tighten the top nut on here. Just like I did on the bottom one, I'm going to hold the back with my 18mm wrench, and I'm going to use my impact wrench to tighten the nut here. Alright, so we got our sway bar link in tight. Now all I'm going to do is put together the brakes again. Alright, so we got our new sway bar link all installed. We got the wheel back on and tight and the brakes on and tight. So thanks for watching. Remember, check us out on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/APDTY. Subscribe to our videos. We put out lots of new videos. Hopefully you'll learn something. Also check out our parts store, APDTY.com. So thank you for watching.